In the journey of life, there comes a moment when you must realize that the greatest source of strength lies within you. Dependence on others can be a fragile crutch. It might give you support for a time, but it often leaves you vulnerable when the winds of change blow fiercely. When you learn to depend on yourself, you tap into an inexhaustible well of potential and purpose. You see, self-dependence is not just about being able to stand alone. It is about knowing who you are and what you are capable of achieving. Many of us have been conditioned to seek validation and approval from the outside world. We look to others for affirmation, for guidance, and for solutions to our problems. But in doing so, we overlook the divine power within us that was designed to lead us toward our destiny. It's important to understand that your value is not determined by the opinions of others, nor is your destiny dictated by their approval. You were created for greatness, and greatness requires you to embrace your individuality. The unique gifts, talents, and dreams that lie dormant within you are your greatest allies. When you depend on yourself, you activate these resources, turning dreams into reality and challenges into triumphs. Remember the story of David, who faced Goliath. Everyone around him was filled with doubt, relying on their armor and swords. But David had learned to depend on himself. He understood his own strengths, honed through the solitude of shepherding. With just a sling and a stone, he took down a giant, not because he sought the approval of others, but because he recognized his own capabilities. He knew that he was not alone. He had the support of a higher power, but he also had the courage to believe in himself. When you depend on yourself, you become the architect of your own life. You will face obstacles and moments of despair, but it is in those moments that you must dig deep and pull from that well of strength within you. Develop a relationship with your inner self, cultivate confidence and resilience. Take ownership of your decisions and the outcomes of your life. Don't wait for someone to rescue you, be your own hero. This doesn't mean you cannot seek advice or collaborate with others, but it does mean that your ultimate source of strength must come from within. You are equipped with the wisdom and intuition necessary to navigate your path. When you learn to depend on yourself, you embrace your journey fully, transforming challenges into stepping stones toward your greatness. As you stand at the crossroads of your life, ask yourself, are you relying on external forces to define you, or are you stepping into the power of self-dependence? The choice is yours. Choose to rise, to empower yourself, and to trust in your unique journey. Depend on yourself, for in doing so, you will discover the vastness of your potential, the strength of your spirit, and the limitless possibilities that await you. You are capable, you are resilient, and above all, you are destined for greatness. Embrace this truth and let it guide you as you carve your own path in this world. The journey of life often leads us to seek strength outside ourselves, but let me tell you today, true strength is born from within. When you learn to depend on yourself, you tap into a wellspring of power that can carry you through the toughest storms. This inner strength is not merely about physical prowess or mental endurance. It is a profound understanding of your purpose and capabilities. Imagine standing in front of a mirror and recognizing the greatness that reflects back at you. Every challenge you face is not just an obstacle, it is an opportunity for you to uncover the layers of strength you possess. Life will present you with trials, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed and powerless in those moments. But remember, the ability to rise above adversity is rooted in your self-reliance. You have been endowed with the capacity to think critically, to innovate, and to create solutions to the problems that arise in your life. This inner strength is your compass, guiding you through uncertainty and doubt. It empowers you to make decisions that align with your values and aspirations. When you depend on yourself, you are no longer a victim of circumstances. You become the victor of your own life story. Consider the great leaders and trailblazers throughout history, individuals who faced incredible odds, yet chose to rely on their inner strength. They did not wait for permission or validation. They forged their paths with unwavering conviction. Their belief in themselves allowed them to overcome obstacles that seemed insurmountable. You too possess that same potential. You have the power to influence your circumstances, not just be influenced by them. It is essential to cultivate this inner strength. How do you do that? Start by setting small, achievable goals for yourself. Each time you accomplish a task, no matter how insignificant it may seem, you reinforce your belief in your capabilities. Surround yourself with positivity and engage in self-reflection. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? What strengths do I possess that can help me achieve that? In these moments of introspection, you will uncover the resources that have always been within you. You are designed to thrive, to overcome, and to succeed. Depend on yourself to unleash this potential. When you recognize and nurture this inner strength, you begin to shift your mindset from one of reliance on others to one of empowerment. You will find that you are more resilient, more resourceful, and more capable of navigating life's unpredictable journey. Your self-dependence becomes a catalyst for growth, enabling you to rise above challenges and to walk confidently toward your dreams. Remember, the battles you face are not meant to diminish you. They are designed to reveal the strength that lies within. Embrace each struggle as a chance to flex your inner muscles. Each time you confront adversity with self-reliance, you add another chapter to your story of triumph. In this way, learning to depend on yourself transforms not just your circumstances, but your very identity. You are powerful, and it is time to acknowledge and embrace that truth. Understanding your individuality is a powerful step toward learning to depend on yourself. You are a unique creation, crafted with a specific purpose and potential that no one else possesses. Many people spend their lives trying to fit into molds set by societal expectations, family traditions, or peer pressures, often losing sight of their true identity in the process. When you learn to depend on yourself, you reclaim the power of your individuality, recognizing that your worth is not measured by how well you conform to other standards. Embrace the fact that you are distinct. Your experiences, thoughts, and aspirations are yours alone, and they shape who you are. It's essential to honor that uniqueness. Think about the moments when you felt the most alive, the most authentic. Those are the moments when you were true to yourself. In those moments, you weren't seeking approval. You were simply expressing your true essence. Learning to depend on yourself means embracing who you are, imperfections and all, and understanding that you are enough just as you are. When you depend on yourself, you cultivate self-awareness. You begin to recognize your strengths and weaknesses without judgment. You understand that your flaws do not diminish your value, rather, they add to the richness of your character. This self-awareness allows you to approach challenges with a mindset rooted in confidence and authenticity. You will no longer feel the need to mask your true self in order to fit in or gain acceptance. Instead, you will stand tall, knowing that you have a unique contribution to make to the world. It is essential to reflect on what truly matters to you. What are your passions? What ignites your spirit? When you identify these core elements, you can align your actions and decisions with your true self. This alignment is vital for self-dependence because it fuels your motivation and drives you toward your goals. You'll find that when you pursue what resonates with your soul, you encounter less resistance and more flow in your journey. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your individuality rather than suppress it. Seek out relationships that encourage you to express your authentic self. When you engage with individuals who value your uniqueness, you create an environment that nurtures your growth. This supportive network will reinforce the belief that you are worthy, capable, and deserving of pursuing your dreams. Moreover, challenge the narratives that tell you you're not enough. The world is filled with comparisons that can lead to feelings of inadequacy. Remember, your journey is not meant to mirror anyone else's. It's easy to look at others and feel like you fall short, but the truth is that their success does not diminish your potential. Your path is yours alone, and it is beautifully crafted with challenges and triumphs that will ultimately lead you to your purpose. When you learn to depend on yourself, you cultivate a sense of inner freedom. You are no longer tethered to the opinions or expectations of others. You become the master of your destiny, capable of making choices that resonate with your true self. This autonomy empowers you to take risks and embrace opportunities that align with your vision. So let go of the chains of comparison and embrace the magnificence of your individuality. Your uniqueness is your strength. And when you learn to depend on yourself, you unlock the door to limitless possibilities. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are a force to be reckoned with, a beacon of light with the power to create change. As you embrace your individuality, you will find that you not only strengthen your self-reliance, but also inspire others to do the same. Self-validation is one of the most profound aspects of learning to depend on yourself. In a world constantly bombarding us with messages of inadequacy, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking external approval. We often find ourselves waiting for validation from others, be it friends, family, or society, to affirm our worth and capabilities. But true empowerment comes when you learn to look inward and recognize your own value. Understanding that your self-worth is intrinsic is a radical shift in mindset. You were created with purpose, endowed with gifts and talents that are unique to you. This realization allows you to step outside the limitations imposed by others. Self-validation means recognizing your strengths, your achievements, and your inherent value without needing someone else to acknowledge them first. This internal affirmation is essential for your growth and resilience. Begin by taking the time to reflect on your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Celebrate those victories, for they are the building blocks of your self-esteem. Each step you take, each goal you achieve, contributes to a greater narrative of your journey. When you validate yourself, you are essentially saying, I am enough, I am capable, I have what it takes. This affirmation becomes your shield against negativity and doubt. You must also understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth. Too often we equate our setbacks with personal inadequacy. But in reality, failure is a vital part of the journey towards success. When you learn to depend on yourself, you begin to see failure as a teacher rather than a judge. It provides valuable lessons that contribute to your growth. When you validate yourself, you acknowledge that mistakes do not define you. Instead, they enrich your experience and refine your character. Developing a practice of self-affirmation can further bolster your self-validation. Speak positive words over yourself daily. Declare your strengths, your dreams, and your aspirations. Affirmations can reshape your subconscious beliefs, enabling you to rise above self-doubt and fear. Remind yourself that you are capable of achieving greatness and that your potential is limitless. The words you speak to yourself carry power. Use that power wisely. Surround yourself with positivity. Engage with people who uplift and encourage you. When your environment supports your journey of self-dependence, it reinforces your self-validation. Seek mentors and role models who inspire you, but remember that their successes do not diminish your journey. Rather, they can serve as a reminder of what is possible when you learn to depend on yourself. Additionally, it's crucial to practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would extend to a friend. In moments of struggle or self-doubt, remind yourself that you are human and that imperfection is part of the human experience. Self-compassion fosters resilience and enables you to bounce back stronger from adversity. As you cultivate self-validation, you begin to develop a solid foundation of self-trust. Trust yourself to make decisions that align with your values and aspirations. This trust is empowering. It allows you to take risks and venture into the unknown without fear of judgment. You will learn to navigate life's challenges with confidence, knowing that you have the capacity to rise above them. In this journey of self-dependence, remember that your voice matters. Your thoughts, feelings, and aspirations are valid. Do not diminish your own significance by waiting for others to affirm you. Instead, step into your power and declare your worth. You have the ability to shape your narrative, to define your path, and to create a life that reflects your true self. This internal affirmation is a declaration of independence, a recognition that you are enough just as you are, and a commitment to pursue your dreams with unwavering conviction. To learn to depend on yourself is to embark on a journey of self-discovery where you unlock the vast array of gifts and talents that lie within you. Each one of us is endowed with unique abilities and potential that are waiting to be recognized and activated. The first step in this process is to believe that you possess these gifts, for it is in that belief that your journey towards self-reliance begins. Take a moment to reflect on your life experiences, your passions, and the moments when you felt truly alive. What activities ignite your spirit? What challenges have you faced that brought out the best in you? These reflections are the keys to discovering your unique gifts. Each talent you possess is like a tool in your toolbox, waiting for you to pick it up and put it to use. You were not born by accident. You were designed with purpose. and your gifts are an integral part of that purpose. As you delve deeper into self-discovery, it is essential to embrace a mindset of curiosity. Approach your talents with an open heart and a willingness to explore. Experiment with new activities, engage in different projects, and allow yourself the freedom to fail and learn. Each attempt brings you closer to uncovering your true potential. Do not shy away from challenges. Instead, view them as opportunities to expand your horizons. Your gifts may not always be evident, but with dedication and perseverance, you can uncover them and refine them into remarkable strengths. Additionally, seek feedback from those you trust. They can provide valuable insights into your abilities that you may overlook. Sometimes it takes an outside perspective to illuminate what we fail to see in ourselves. However, remember that while feedback is important, it should never define you. Your value is not based solely on others' opinions, but rather on your commitment to nurturing your gifts and using them to serve a higher purpose. Moreover, as you learn to depend on yourself, invest time in honing your skills. Education and training are vital components of this journey. Read books, attend workshops, and seek mentorship in areas that interest you. Knowledge is a powerful tool that enhances your abilities and equips you to face challenges with confidence. The more you learn, the more empowered you become to make informed decisions that align with your passions. Do not be afraid to embrace your uniqueness. The world often pushes us to conform to certain standards, but true fulfillment comes from expressing your individuality. When you learn to depend on yourself, you recognize that your gifts are meant to shine brightly, even if they differ from the norm. It is this very uniqueness that sets you apart and allows you to make a significant impact in your sphere of influence. As you activate your gifts, you will begin to notice a shift in your mindset. You will move from a place of doubt to one of confidence. This newfound confidence will empower you to take risks, to venture into uncharted territories, and to embrace opportunities that align with your passions. You will become less concerned with seeking approval from others and more focused on the fulfillment that comes from pursuing your own path. Ultimately, learning to depend on yourself means embracing the journey of self-activation. Your gifts are not merely for your benefit, they are meant to serve others and contribute to the greater good. As you cultivate your talents, think about how you can use them to uplift and inspire those around you. Your journey of self-dependence becomes a source of inspiration for others, encouraging them to embark on their own paths of discovery. In this process, remember that the road to self-dependence is not always linear. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and challenges along the way. However, as you continue to activate your gifts, you will build resilience and the ability to navigate through adversity. Each step you take towards self-reliance reinforces your belief in your capabilities, empowering you to stand tall and embrace your unique journey. The importance of setting clear goals cannot be overstated when it comes to learning to depend on yourself. Goals serve as the roadmap for your journey, providing direction and purpose. Without clear objectives, you may find yourself wandering aimlessly, overwhelmed by life's distractions and uncertainties. But when you set specific, actionable goals, you harness your focus and energy toward achieving the vision you have for your life. Begin by reflecting on what you truly desire. What are your passions? What do you want to accomplish? This introspection is essential as it forms the foundation of your goal-setting process. It's crucial to distinguish between superficial desires and those that resonate deeply with your core values. When your goals align with who you are at your core, they become a source of motivation and inspiration. This intrinsic alignment fuels your journey and empowers you to overcome obstacles. Once you have clarity on your desires, break them down into smaller, manageable goals. This process allows you to create a series of stepping stones toward your ultimate vision. Each small goal you achieve builds your confidence and reinforces your belief in your abilities. It's important to celebrate these milestones, no matter how small, as they represent progress on your journey. Acknowledging your achievements creates a positive feedback loop, motivating you to keep moving forward. As you set your goals, remember the significance of making them specific and measurable. Vague aspirations can lead to frustration and disappointment, while clear, concrete objectives provide you with a tangible target. For instance, instead of saying, I want to be successful, define what success looks like for you. Is it a specific career position, a financial milestone, a personal achievement? By establishing clear criteria for success, you create a framework for accountability, making it easier to track your progress and make adjustments when necessary. Additionally, your goals should be realistic yet challenging. It's important to stretch yourself to push the boundaries of your comfort zone. Growth often occurs outside of our familiar territories. However, setting goals that are too far out of reach can lead to discouragement. Strike a balance by setting goals that challenge you but are still achievable with effort and dedication. This balance cultivates resilience, teaching you the value of perseverance as you navigate the path toward your aspirations. Remember, your goals are not set in stone. Life is dynamic and circumstances can change. Be open to adjusting your goals as you grow and evolve. Flexibility is a hallmark of self-dependence. When you learn to adapt your goals in response to new insights and experiences, you demonstrate a commitment to your personal growth. It's okay to pivot. It's okay to redefine your path as you learn more about yourself and the world around you. As you work toward your goals, cultivate a positive mindset. Your thoughts have the power to shape your reality. Embrace affirmations that reinforce your belief in your ability to achieve your objectives. Visualize your success, seeing yourself not just as a dreamer, but as an achiever. This mental imagery is a powerful tool that can bolster your determination and drive. Accountability is another crucial aspect of effective goal setting. Share your goals with trusted friends, mentors, or family members who will support and encourage you. They can provide valuable insights and motivation along the way. When you know someone else is aware of your aspirations, it creates a sense of responsibility that propels you forward. Regular check-ins with your accountability partners can help you stay on track and provide opportunities to celebrate your successes together. Lastly, remember that your journey towards self-dependence is a continuous process. Goal setting is not a one-time event. It requires ongoing reflection and refinement. As you achieve your objectives, take the time to evaluate your progress and set new goals that align with your evolving aspirations. This cycle of setting, achieving, and reevaluating keeps you engaged in your personal growth journey and ensures that you remain committed to depending on yourself. As you learn to depend on yourself through the power of clear goal setting, you will cultivate a profound sense of empowerment. Your goals become the guiding stars that lead you to your destiny. Embrace the journey, take ownership of your aspirations, and remember that you are the architect of your own life. Through determination, resilience, and a commitment to your goals, you will navigate any challenge that comes your way, emerging stronger and more self-reliant with each step you take. Embracing responsibility for your life is a cornerstone of learning to depend on yourself. In a world filled with distractions and external influences, it's easy to shift the blame onto others or circumstances when things don't go as planned. However, true empowerment comes when you acknowledge that you are the architect of your own destiny. This recognition is not only liberating, but essential for personal growth. Taking responsibility means recognizing that your choices and actions shape your reality. Every decision you make, whether small or significant, contributes to the life you lead. When you accept this truth, you empower yourself to take control of your circumstances rather than letting them dictate your path. This shift in mindset allows you to view challenges as opportunities for growth instead of insurmountable obstacles. Begin by reflecting on your past decisions. Consider how they have influenced your current situation. Are there areas in your life where you feel stuck? Are there patterns of behavior that keep you from moving forward? This introspection is vital as it allows you to identify the factors that contribute to your circumstances. Acknowledging your role in your life's narrative is the first step toward taking charge. It's important to recognize that taking responsibility does not mean you are solely to blame for every hardship you face. Life is filled with unpredictability, and external factors can certainly influence outcomes. However, you have the power to choose how you respond to those circumstances. Instead of succumbing to victimhood, embrace a proactive mindset. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation, or how can I adapt and move forward? To truly depend on yourself, you must cultivate a strong sense of self-discipline. This means holding yourself accountable for your actions and commitments. Discipline is not about rigidity, it's about consistency and dedication to your goals. When you set intentions for yourself, follow through with actions that align with those intentions, whether it's waking up early to pursue a passion, committing to a fitness routine, or dedicating time to your personal development. Discipline reinforces your sense of responsibility. Moreover, be mindful of the excuses that may creep into your mindset. We all have a tendency to rationalize our decisions, often attributing our failures to circumstances beyond our control. But when you choose to depend on yourself, you must challenge these excuses. Recognize that they are often self-imposed barriers that limit your potential. Instead of saying, I can't, reframe your thoughts to how can I make this happen? This simple shift opens the door to possibilities and fuels your determination. Gratitude also serves as a powerful antidote to negativity. Life is full of challenges and obstacles that can lead to feelings of frustration or despair. However, when you practice gratitude, you create a mental buffer against negativity. Instead of dwelling on what's going wrong, you begin to notice the silver linings and opportunities within your circumstances. This shift in perspective empowers you to tackle challenges with a more optimistic outlook, making it easier to depend on yourself in difficult situations. Furthermore, gratitude fosters resilience. When you face setbacks, it can be easy to spiral into self-doubt and despair. However, by remembering what you are grateful for, you remind yourself of your strengths, support systems, and previous triumphs. This recollection reinforces your belief in your ability to overcome challenges, nurturing a mindset that embraces obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable barriers. Incorporating gratitude into your life also enhances your sense of self-worth. When you express appreciation for your unique qualities, skills, and experiences, you affirm your value as an individual. This practice can counteract feelings of inadequacy or comparison that often arise in our competitive world. Recognizing your worth is crucial to developing the confidence necessary to depend on yourself fully. Additionally, expressing gratitude can strengthen your relationships. When you acknowledge the contributions of others in your life, whether it's friends, family, or colleagues, you deepen your connections and create a supportive network. Healthy relationships are essential for self-dependence. They provide encouragement, inspiration, and a sense of belonging. By openly expressing gratitude, you cultivate an environment where mutual support flourishes, reinforcing your ability to rely on yourself and others. Moreover, don't overlook the importance of gratitude in your relationship with yourself. Practice self-gratitude by recognizing your efforts, achievements, and growth. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. This practice fosters self-compassion, allowing you to acknowledge your journey without harsh judgment. When you appreciate your own efforts, you reinforce your belief in your capabilities, empowering you to take bold steps toward your goals. Consider keeping a gratitude journal to document your reflections. Writing down what you are thankful for not only solidifies your feelings of appreciation, but also serves as a reminder during challenging times. On days when you feel overwhelmed or discouraged, revisiting your gratitude entries can reignite your sense of abundance and perspective, reinforcing your commitment to depending on yourself. As you cultivate gratitude, be mindful of the transformative power of mindfulness itself. Practicing mindfulness allows you to be present in each moment, heightening your awareness of the beauty and richness surrounding you. This awareness opens your eyes to the many reasons you have to be grateful, reinforcing a mindset that values the present rather than getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets from the past. Ultimately, embracing gratitude is about creating a mindset of abundance. When you view life through the lens of gratitude, you naturally become more resilient, positive, and self-sufficient. This perspective enables you to approach challenges with confidence, knowing that you possess the inner resources to navigate whatever comes your way. Gratitude becomes a powerful tool that enhances your journey towards self-dependence, allowing you to rise above challenges and embrace the fullness of your potential. Learning to depend on yourself is ultimately about embracing your unique purpose and calling. Each of us has been gifted with distinct talents, passions, and abilities, and it is crucial to recognize and nurture these gifts as part of our journey to self-reliance. When you tap into your purpose, you unlock the potential to create a fulfilling life that aligns with who you truly are. To discover your purpose, take time for introspection and reflection. Ask yourself meaningful questions. What are you passionate about? What activities make you feel alive? What skills come naturally to you? Often your purpose is intertwined with your interests and innate abilities. As you explore these questions, don't shy away from the answers that emerge. Embrace them with an open heart, for they hold the keys to understanding your unique contribution to the world. Once you have a clearer sense of your purpose, commit to pursuing it relentlessly. This pursuit may require stepping out of your comfort zone and confronting fears or doubts that arise. Understand that the path to self-discovery is not always straightforward. It may involve twists and turns, setbacks, and lessons learned along the way. However, each step you take toward embracing your purpose reinforces your ability to depend on yourself. It instills a sense of confidence that propels you forward, even in the face of challenges. Additionally, surround yourself with like-minded individuals who share your values and aspirations. Building a community of support is invaluable as you navigate your journey. Seek out mentors, friends, and peers who encourage you to pursue your purpose and hold you accountable. Their insights and experiences can provide guidance and inspiration as you strive to cultivate your gifts and talents. A supportive network fosters collaboration and shared growth, empowering you to step boldly into your calling. Embracing your purpose also requires a willingness to embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. Many individuals fear failure and allow it to deter them from pursuing their goals. However, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey toward it. When you view failure as an opportunity for learning, you cultivate resilience and adaptability. Each setback becomes a lesson that refines your skills and strengthens your resolve, ultimately preparing you for greater achievements. As you delve deeper into your purpose, remain open to new experiences and opportunities that may arise. Life is dynamic, and sometimes your purpose may evolve as you grow and learn. Be willing to adjust your course when necessary, trusting that your journey is unique and designed specifically for you. Flexibility allows you to embrace new paths and possibilities that align with your evolving understanding of self. Moreover, take proactive steps to develop your skills and knowledge in areas that align with your purpose. Continuous learning is essential in today's ever-changing world. Seek out educational resources, workshops, and experiences that expand your horizons and refine your expertise. When you invest in your personal growth, you enhance your capacity to contribute meaningfully to the world and to depend on yourself more fully. As you pursue your purpose, practice gratitude for the gifts and talents you possess. Recognizing the unique attributes you bring to the table reinforces your sense of self-worth and encourages you to embrace your calling with confidence. Celebrate your progress, acknowledging the small victories and milestones along the way. Each step forward affirms your commitment to your purpose and enhances your ability to depend on yourself. Finally, remember that your purpose is not solely for your benefit. It is meant to serve others and make a positive impact in the world. When you align your actions with your purpose, you contribute to something greater than yourself. This connection fosters a sense of fulfillment and drives your determination to continue growing and learning. As you embrace your calling, you will find that depending on yourself is not just about personal gain, it is about sharing your gifts and making a difference in the lives of others. By understanding and embracing your purpose, you lay a strong foundation for self-dependence. Your unique calling fuels your passion, resilience, and commitment to personal growth. As you walk this path, you'll discover that depending on yourself is not only about standing alone, it is about embracing your individuality and contributing to the collective tapestry of humanity. Through this journey, you will rise to new heights, equipped to face life's challenges and fulfill your destiny with courage and conviction. As we come to the close of this discussion on learning to depend on yourself, let us reflect on the profound truth that within each of us lies the incredible power to shape our own destiny. You are not merely a product of your circumstances, you are the architect of your life. By embracing self-reliance, nurturing your unique gifts, and committing to your purpose, you unlock the potential that has been divinely placed within you. Dependence on oneself is a journey, one that requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to grow. It is about taking ownership of your life, making choices that align with your values, and cultivating the strength to rise above challenges. As you walk this path, remember that you are never truly alone. The wisdom and strength you cultivate within yourself create an unshakable foundation for your journey. So I encourage you to take bold steps forward. Believe in your capacity to overcome obstacles, trust your instincts, and take risks that will propel you toward your goals. Surround yourself with positivity, seek out the support of those who uplift you, and embrace every opportunity to learn and grow. You possess the ability to create a life filled with purpose, passion, and fulfillment. In the end, the journey of self-dependence is not just about achieving personal success. It is about discovering who you are and sharing that greatness with the world. When you depend on yourself, you become a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. Your journey can ignite the spark in those around you, encouraging them to embark on their own path towards self-discovery and empowerment. So rise up and claim your life. Embrace the journey. Depend on yourself and watch as you transform not only your own world, but also the lives of those around you. The power to create the life you desire lies within you. And today is the day to take that first step. Go forth with confidence, knowing that your potential is limitless and your future is bright. Imagine, if you will, standing at the precipice of a great chasm. On one side, you are secure and familiar with your surroundings, but the other side is a vast unknown filled with potential and possibility. This chasm represents the fears that hold you back from achieving greatness. To cross it, you must confront your fears head on, not with trepidation, but with the courage that comes from understanding your divine potential. Fear is a powerful force, a thief that robs us of our destiny. It whispers lies that tell us we are not enough, that we are incapable of greatness. But understand, this fear is not a barrier, but a gatekeeper to your true potential. Every great leader, every significant figure in history has faced their fears. They did not escape them. They embraced them, for it is through facing our fears that we discover our strength and resilience. You see, fear is not an enemy, but a tool that reveals where you need to grow. It exposes the areas in your life where you lack confidence, where you have not yet tapped into your God-given potential. When you face your fears, you are not only challenging the limitations imposed by your mind, but also breaking through barriers that have been set by the world. This is not a journey of avoiding fear, but of transcending it. Let me remind you of a fundamental truth. God did not create you to be fearful. The spirit of fear is not of God. He has endowed you with a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. Therefore, when you stand before your fears, you are equipped with divine authority to overcome them. It is through this divine empowerment that you can achieve what others deem impossible. When faced with fear, ask yourself, what is the worst that could happen? Often you will find that your fears are exaggerated and that the actual consequences are not as dire as your imagination suggests. Take the leap of faith, step into the unknown with confidence, knowing that God walks with you. Your fears will diminish as you take each step forward, and you will find that what once seemed daunting now becomes a stepping stone to your success. Remember, every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Embrace your fears as signals pointing you toward the areas where you need to develop. Do not let fear paralyze you. Instead, let it propel you into action. Confront your fears with the knowledge that you are a child of the Most High, and nothing can stand against the power that resides within you. So today I challenge you to face your fears. Stand up, be bold, and take that first step. As you do, you will discover that the chasm you once feared is merely a bridge to your destiny. Your fears will not define you, but your courage will. And it is through this courage that you will fulfill your divine purpose and achieve greatness beyond your imagination. Fear, often perceived as an obstacle, is actually a gatekeeper standing at the threshold of your greatest potential. It is not there to hinder you, but to challenge you to step beyond your current limitations. When you encounter fear, it is a sign that you are on the brink of a significant breakthrough. This gatekeeper, rather than blocking your path, is guarding the entrance to new opportunities and growth. Imagine fear as a threshold to a realm of possibility. On one side, you are familiar with your surroundings, comfortable in your routine, but the other side holds untapped potential and unexplored opportunities. To cross this threshold, you must confront and overcome the fear that stands in your way. By doing so, you are not merely pushing through a barrier, but stepping into a space where you can achieve more, learn more, and become more. When you face fear head on, you are engaging in a transformative process. Each time you confront a fear, you are proving to yourself that you are capable of handling challenges, that you possess the strength and courage needed to move forward. This process of overcoming fear helps you grow and expand your horizons, pushing you beyond the boundaries of what you previously thought possible. Furthermore, the fear you face can reveal your true strengths and potential. It forces you to assess your capabilities, challenge your self-imposed limits, and strive for excellence. It is through this confrontation that you discover qualities within yourself that you might not have realized existed. Thus, fear becomes a powerful teacher, revealing your inner resilience and fortitude. By viewing fear as a gatekeeper, you can shift your perspective from one of avoidance to one of anticipation and excitement. Embrace it as a signal that you are on the verge of a significant change or achievement. Instead of allowing it to paralyze you, use it as a motivator to push forward, knowing that on the other side lies the potential for personal and professional growth. Ultimately, recognizing fear as a gatekeeper empowers you to take courageous steps towards your goals. It transforms fear from a source of anxiety into a catalyst for growth, leading you to a place where you can realize your full potential and achieve greatness. Fear has a remarkable way of shining a spotlight on the areas in your life where growth is needed. It acts as a mirror, reflecting the aspects of yourself that require development and improvement. When you experience fear, it often indicates that there is an underlying issue or weakness that you need to address. Instead of viewing fear as a negative force, consider it a valuable indicator that points you toward opportunities for personal growth. When you confront fear, you are forced to face the insecurities and limitations that have been holding you back. These fears are not random. They are often connected to areas where you lack confidence or experience. For example, if you fear public speaking, it may highlight a need to improve your communication skills or overcome a deep-seated anxiety about judgment. This realization is a crucial first step in addressing these challenges and developing new competencies. Fear also reveals where you need to build resilience and fortitude. It exposes the gaps in your emotional strength and highlights areas where you might be overly cautious or hesitant. By confronting these fears, you are compelled to develop greater resilience, learn to manage stress, and build the inner strength required to face adversity. This process of overcoming fear ultimately helps you become more robust and capable. Furthermore, fear often uncovers hidden potential and untapped abilities. As you confront and work through your fears, you may discover talents and strengths that you were previously unaware of. For instance, tackling a fear of failure may reveal a newfound capacity for innovation and problem solving. This growth process not only helps you overcome the fear itself, but also enriches your personal and professional life by uncovering new capabilities. Embracing fear as a guide for growth encourages a proactive approach to self-improvement. Instead of avoiding or suppressing your fears, use them as a roadmap to identify the areas where you need to invest time and effort. This perspective helps you view fear not as an obstacle, but as a tool for self-discovery and enhancement. In essence, fear reveals growth areas by highlighting where you need to improve, build resilience, and tap into hidden strengths. By facing these fears, you embark on a journey of self-discovery and development, turning fear into a catalyst for personal and professional advancement. Divine empowerment is the profound understanding that you are equipped with a spiritual strength and authority that transcends your natural abilities. When you face your fears, it is essential to recognize that you are not relying solely on your own strength or courage, but are supported by a higher power that endows you with the resilience and fortitude needed to overcome challenges. This divine empowerment means that you have access to a wellspring of inner strength that comes from a higher source. It is not about denying the existence of fear, but acknowledging that you have been given the tools and resources to confront and conquer it. This strength is not of your own making, but is a gift from God, who provides you with the courage, wisdom, and guidance necessary to face any fear that comes your way. When you tap into this divine empowerment, you are aligning yourself with a power that is greater than your own. This connection provides a sense of security and assurance, knowing that you are not alone in your struggles. God's support acts as a foundation upon which you can build your confidence and take bold steps, even when fear seems overwhelming. This divine backing reassures you that you are capable of achieving more than you might believe possible on your own. Moreover, divine empowerment brings with it a sense of purpose and direction. It helps you understand that facing your fears is not just a personal challenge, but a step towards fulfilling a greater plan. By confronting fear with the strength provided by your divine connection, you are actively participating in the unfolding of your destiny and contributing to a purpose larger than yourself. This empowerment also means that your fear does not define you. Instead, your identity is rooted in a divine purpose and strength that transcends any temporary feelings of fear or inadequacy. When you face your fears with the knowledge of your divine empowerment, you shift the focus from the limitations imposed by fear to the limitless potential granted by your higher power. In practical terms, divine empowerment involves praying for guidance, seeking strength through faith, and relying on spiritual principles to navigate through fear. It means drawing upon the reassurance that you have been equipped with the necessary qualities to overcome obstacles and succeed. This empowerment transforms fear from a source of paralysis into an opportunity for growth and triumph, knowing that you are supported by a higher power every step of the way. Embracing divine empowerment in the face of fear allows you to act with confidence and purpose, knowing that you are backed by a force that is greater than any challenge you may encounter. It shifts your perspective from one of vulnerability to one of strength, enabling you to face fears not just with courage, but with the assurance of divine support and guidance. Facing your fears is inherently about challenging the limitations you have imposed upon yourself. These limitations often stem from past experiences, societal expectations, or self-doubt. When you confront your fears, you are pushing against these boundaries and redefining what you believe is possible for yourself. Limitations are essentially self-created barriers that restrict your growth and potential. They might be formed from past failures, the fear of judgment, or the comfort of staying within your safe zone. However, these limitations are not fixed. They are fluid and can be expanded or overcome with effort and determination. By challenging these boundaries, you break free from the confines that have held you back and open yourself up to new possibilities. When you face your fears, you engage in a process of self-discovery and growth that tests and often exceeds these self-imposed limitations. This process involves stepping out of your comfort zone and attempting tasks or goals that you previously thought were unattainable. For instance, if you fear public speaking, challenging this limitation might involve gradually exposing yourself to speaking opportunities, gaining confidence with each experience, and eventually mastering the skill. This challenge against limitations also requires a shift in mindset. It involves transforming your perception of fear from something that restricts you into something that motivates you. Instead of seeing fear as a wall you cannot scale, view it as a signal that you are approaching the edge of your current limits. This perspective change enables you to approach fear with curiosity and determination rather than apprehension. By challenging your limitations, you also learn to adapt and innovate. Overcoming fear often requires creative problem solving and new approaches. As you push beyond your current boundaries, you discover new ways to tackle obstacles and develop skills that you might not have tapped into otherwise. This process not only helps you overcome fear, but also builds resilience and adaptability, essential traits for personal and professional success. Additionally, challenging limitations fosters a sense of accomplishment and empowerment. Each time you overcome a fear, you break through a barrier that once seemed impenetrable. This achievement not only boosts your confidence, but also reinforces the understanding that limitations are not permanent. You become more aware of your capabilities and more willing to take on new challenges, continually expanding your horizons. In essence, facing your fears is about confronting and challenging the limitations that have been holding you back. It involves pushing against self-imposed boundaries, shifting your mindset, and discovering new potentials within yourself. By actively challenging these limitations, you pave the way for growth, innovation, and a deeper understanding of your true capabilities. When you face your fears, one effective strategy is to assess the worst-case scenarios associated with those fears. This approach involves imagining the most extreme outcomes and evaluating their real impact. By thoroughly analyzing these scenarios, you can gain a clearer perspective on the actual risks and consequences, which often helps diminish the paralyzing effect of fear. Start by identifying what you fear most about a particular situation. Whether it's the fear of failure, rejection, or making a mistake, allow yourself to fully explore the worst possible outcome. For instance, if you fear starting a new business, consider the worst-case scenario: financial loss, failure of the business, and potential embarrassment. By detailing these outcomes, you bring clarity to what exactly you are worried about. Next, evaluate the probability and impact of these worst-case scenarios. Often, you will find that the likelihood of such extreme outcomes is lower than you initially feared. For example, while financial loss is a possibility, it might not be as catastrophic as you imagine. Assessing the impact helps you understand that even if the worst happens, it might be manageable or recoverable. This analysis can provide reassurance that you can handle the potential fallout. Additionally, consider how you would respond to these worst-case scenarios. Develop a plan for managing or mitigating the negative outcomes. Knowing that you have a strategy in place to address potential problems can reduce anxiety and increase your confidence. For instance, having a financial backup plan or a support network to turn to in case of failure can alleviate some of the fears associated with starting a new venture. By assessing the worst-case scenarios, you also gain perspective on the relative significance of your fears. What once seemed overwhelming may appear less daunting when viewed through the lens of potential outcomes and your preparedness. This process helps to demystify fear, making it more manageable and less intimidating. Moreover, facing the worst-case scenario helps you realize that even in the face of failure, there is often a valuable learning experience or opportunity for growth. The worst outcomes are rarely as devastating as they initially seem, and even if they occur, they can provide insights and lessons that contribute to your personal development. In essence, assessing worst-case scenarios is about bringing clarity to your fears by analyzing their likelihood and impact. This process allows you to develop a plan for managing potential negative outcomes, gain perspective on the true significance of your fears, and understand that even in the worst situations, there is room for growth and learning. This approach transforms fear from a paralyzing force into a manageable challenge, empowering you to move forward with greater confidence and resilience. Leveraging courage is a pivotal strategy in overcoming fear. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the ability to act despite it. When you leverage courage, you harness this inner strength to confront and navigate through your fears, turning them into opportunities for growth and achievement. To leverage courage effectively, start by acknowledging that fear is a natural part of the human experience. Everyone experiences fear, but it is how you respond to it that defines your path forward. Courage involves recognizing fear without allowing it to dictate your actions. It's about making a conscious decision to move forward, even when you feel apprehensive. One way to leverage courage is to set small, manageable goals that gradually expose you to your fears. This step-by-step approach allows you to build confidence and resilience incrementally. For example, if you fear public speaking, begin by speaking in smaller, less intimidating settings before progressing to larger audiences. Each success builds upon the previous one, reinforcing your courage and reducing the intensity of your fear over time. Another crucial aspect of leveraging courage is to focus on your purpose and the bigger picture. When you are clear about why you want to overcome your fears, whether it's for personal growth, achieving a goal, or fulfilling a mission, you can draw upon this sense of purpose to fuel your courage. This focus helps to shift your attention away from the fear itself and towards the positive outcomes of facing it. Additionally, surround yourself with supportive people who encourage and inspire you. Having a network of friends, mentors, or colleagues who believe in you and your abilities can significantly bolster your courage. Their support provides reassurance and motivation, making it easier to take courageous steps even when you feel uncertain. Leverage the power of positive self-talk and visualization techniques to reinforce your courage. By visualizing successful outcomes and affirming your ability to overcome challenges, you build a mental framework that supports courageous actions. This mental preparation helps to create a sense of readiness and confidence, making it easier to face fears head-on. Embrace the concept that courage grows with action. The more you confront your fears and take decisive steps, the more courageous you become. Each act of bravery, no matter how small, strengthens your ability to tackle larger challenges. This cumulative effect of courageous actions builds a strong foundation of resilience and self-assurance. Remember, leveraging courage also involves accepting that failure is a possibility, but it is not the end. Courage is about persevering despite setbacks and learning from them. Each failure is a step towards success, providing valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. Embracing this mindset allows you to approach fear with a sense of determination and resilience. In summary, leveraging courage involves acknowledging fear, setting incremental goals, focusing on your purpose, seeking support, using positive self-talk and visualization, and understanding that courage grows through action and learning. By applying these strategies, you transform fear from a barrier into a catalyst for personal growth and achievement, empowering you to face challenges with confidence and determination. Stepping into the unknown is a fundamental part of overcoming fear and embracing personal growth. It involves venturing beyond the familiar and comfortable, and it requires a willingness to confront uncertainty with courage and faith. This step is crucial for breaking free from the limitations that fear imposes and for discovering new opportunities that lie beyond your current boundaries. When you step into the unknown, you are essentially leaving behind the safety of your comfort zone and embracing new experiences and challenges. This process can be daunting because it involves uncertainty and risk. However, it is in this space of uncertainty that you have the opportunity to grow, innovate, and achieve things you never thought possible. To step into the unknown effectively, start by acknowledging that fear of the unknown is a natural response. It is common to feel apprehensive about leaving the familiar, but recognizing this fear is the first step in overcoming it. Understand that this fear is not a barrier, but a signal that you are on the cusp of significant change and growth. Begin by taking small, manageable steps into the unknown. Instead of making drastic changes all at once, start with smaller actions that gradually expose you to new experiences. For example, if you are considering a career change, you might begin by exploring new fields, networking with professionals in those areas, or taking relevant courses. Each small step builds your confidence and prepares you for larger leaps. Stepping into the unknown also involves embracing a mindset of curiosity and openness. Approach new experiences with a sense of adventure and wonder rather than fear. This mindset allows you to see the unknown as an opportunity for discovery and learning rather than a threat. By cultivating curiosity, you transform uncertainty into an exciting journey rather than a source of anxiety. It is also important to set clear goals and intentions for your journey into the unknown. Having a vision of what you hope to achieve or experience provides direction and purpose. This clarity helps to focus your efforts and maintain motivation as you navigate through unfamiliar territory. Whether your goal is to start a new business, pursue a new passion, or make a significant life change, having a clear purpose will guide you through the process. As you step into the unknown, be prepared to encounter obstacles and setbacks. These challenges are a natural part of any journey into uncharted territory. However, view these difficulties as opportunities to learn and grow. Each challenge you overcome strengthens your resilience and builds your ability to handle future uncertainties. Additionally, seek support and guidance from others who have navigated similar paths. Connecting with mentors, peers, or communities who have experience with the unknown can provide valuable insights and encouragement. Their experiences and advice can offer reassurance and help you feel less isolated as you embark on your own journey. Finally, embrace the possibility of failure as a learning experience rather than a defeat. Stepping into the unknown inherently involves risks, and not every venture will succeed. However, each attempt provides valuable lessons and contributes to your growth. By reframing failure as a stepping stone to success, you maintain a positive and proactive approach to your journey. In essence, stepping into the unknown involves leaving your comfort zone, taking incremental steps, cultivating curiosity, setting clear goals, embracing challenges, seeking support, and viewing failure as a learning opportunity. By adopting this approach, you transform fear into a catalyst for exploration and achievement, opening up a world of possibilities and personal growth. Growth through challenges is a powerful concept that highlights how adversity and obstacles can be pivotal in shaping and developing your character, skills, and resilience. When you face your fears and confront challenges, you embark on a journey of transformation that can lead to profound personal and professional growth. Challenges are not merely obstacles to overcome, they are opportunities to learn and evolve. Each challenge you encounter forces you to stretch beyond your current capabilities and confront aspects of yourself that you may not have previously examined. This process of grappling with difficulties and overcoming them fosters development and helps you build essential qualities such as perseverance, problem-solving skills, and emotional resilience. When you face a challenge, you are often pushed to explore new approaches and strategies. This can lead to innovative solutions and creative thinking. For instance, if you are faced with a significant project at work, the challenge may require you to develop new skills, learn to manage your time more effectively, or collaborate with others in new ways. As you navigate these challenges, you acquire knowledge and abilities that enhance your personal and professional growth. Furthermore, challenges provide opportunities for self-discovery. They reveal your strengths and weaknesses, helping you gain a deeper understanding of yourself. For example, facing a fear of public speaking might uncover a latent talent for communication or highlight areas where you need to build confidence. This self-awareness is crucial for personal development as it allows you to address areas of improvement and build upon your existing strengths. Growth through challenges also involves building resilience. Each time you overcome a difficulty, you develop a greater capacity to handle future adversities. This resilience is cultivated through experience and reinforces your ability to remain steadfast and focused, even when faced with setbacks. It transforms challenges from sources of stress into opportunities for growth, enabling you to approach future obstacles with a more positive and determined mindset. Additionally, challenges often push you out of your comfort zone, which is where real growth occurs. Stepping beyond what is familiar and comfortable forces you to adapt and learn. This exposure to new experiences and situations broadens your horizons and helps you develop a more versatile skill set. The discomfort that accompanies challenges is a sign that you are growing and expanding your capabilities. Facing challenges also fosters a sense of accomplishment and confidence. Successfully navigating through difficult situations reinforces your belief in your abilities and enhances your self-esteem. Each achievement, no matter how small, builds a foundation of confidence that encourages you to take on new challenges with a greater sense of assurance and optimism. Moreover, growth through challenges can lead to a shift in perspective. It helps you develop a more resilient and adaptable mindset, allowing you to view difficulties as part of a larger journey rather than insurmountable barriers. This shift in perspective fosters a more positive attitude towards facing fears and overcoming obstacles, encouraging you to approach challenges with enthusiasm rather than apprehension. In summary, growth through challenges involves leveraging adversity as a catalyst for personal and professional development. It encompasses acquiring new skills, discovering more about yourself, building resilience, stepping out of your comfort zone, gaining confidence, and shifting your perspective. By embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, you transform fear and difficulty into powerful drivers of progress and achievement. Divine support is a profound and reassuring concept that emphasizes the strength and guidance provided by a higher power when facing fears and challenges. It represents the belief that you are not navigating life's difficulties alone, but are supported by a divine force that offers encouragement, wisdom, and strength. When you tap into divine support, you acknowledge that you have access to a source of strength greater than your own. This belief provides comfort and assurance, especially during moments of uncertainty and fear. It means recognizing that you are part of a larger purposeful plan and that there is a higher power guiding and supporting you through your struggles. One of the key aspects of divine support is the sense of reassurance it provides. Knowing that you are backed by a higher power can significantly alleviate the anxiety and stress associated with facing fears. It offers a sense of security that no matter how daunting the challenge, you are not alone, and you have the support of a force that is greater and wiser than any fear you might encounter. Divine support also involves seeking and trusting in guidance. This can come through prayer, meditation, or spiritual reflection, which helps you connect with your higher power and gain insight into your situation. By seeking divine guidance, you open yourself to receiving wisdom and direction that can help you navigate through fears and challenges with clarity and confidence. Moreover, divine support encourages you to trust in the process and in the timing of your journey. When faced with fear, it can be tempting to rush or force outcomes driven by a desire to escape discomfort. However, divine support helps you understand that there is a divine timing at play and that challenges are often opportunities for growth and development. Trusting in this timing allows you to approach fears with patience and faith, knowing that each step, no matter how difficult, is part of a larger plan. In addition, divine support provides a sense of inner strength and resilience. This strength is not based solely on your own abilities, but is augmented by the divine assistance that empowers you to face fears with greater courage and determination. This empowerment means that you are equipped to handle difficulties with a sense of purpose and strength that transcends your individual capabilities. Divine support also manifests through the people and circumstances that appear in your life during times of need. Sometimes divine intervention comes in the form of support from others, mentors, friends, or family members who provide encouragement and guidance when you need it most. Recognizing these forms of support as part of divine assistance helps you appreciate the broader network of help available to you. Lastly, divine support fosters a mindset of gratitude and humility. When you acknowledge the role of a higher power in your journey, it encourages a sense of appreciation for the guidance and strength you receive. This gratitude reinforces a positive outlook and helps you approach fears with a sense of reverence and respect for the divine support that sustains you. In summary, divine support involves recognizing and relying on the guidance, strength, and reassurance provided by a higher power when facing fears. It encompasses seeking guidance through spiritual practices, trusting in divine timing, drawing strength from a higher source, acknowledging support from others, and cultivating gratitude. By embracing divine support, you face fears with a profound sense of assurance and empowerment, knowing that you are supported by a force greater than any challenge you might encounter. Transforming fear into action is a powerful strategy that turns the energy and emotions stirred by fear into proactive steps towards your goals and aspirations. Instead of allowing fear to paralyze or overwhelm you, this approach focuses on harnessing the intensity of fear to fuel constructive and decisive behavior. The first step in transforming fear into action is to acknowledge and accept the presence of fear. Understanding that fear is a natural and inevitable part of the human experience allows you to confront it directly rather than avoiding or denying it. Recognize that fear often arises when you are on the brink of significant change or growth, signaling that you are about to step into new territory. By acknowledging fear, you can reframe it as a sign that you are pushing boundaries and moving beyond your comfort zone. Next, channel the energy generated by fear into focused, intentional action. Fear can be a powerful motivator when redirected towards productive endeavors. Use the adrenaline and heightened awareness that come with fear to drive you forward. For instance, if you fear public speaking, use that anxiety as a source of motivation to prepare thoroughly, practice more, and refine your skills. By turning the nervous energy into a force for preparation and improvement, you transform fear from a hindrance into a catalyst for progress. Set clear, actionable goals that align with overcoming your fear. Break down larger, intimidating tasks into smaller, manageable steps. This approach makes the process less daunting and provides a clear path forward. For example, if the fear of starting a new project is overwhelming, outline specific, incremental actions you can take to initiate and advance the project. Each small step you complete builds momentum and helps you gain confidence, gradually diminishing the power of fear. Create a plan to address and confront the underlying causes of your fear. Often, fear stems from uncertainties or perceived risks. By identifying and addressing these root causes, you can develop strategies to mitigate potential issues. For instance, if you fear failure in a new venture, establish contingency plans and seek advice from those who have succeeded in similar situations. This proactive approach reduces the unknowns and provides you with a sense of control and preparedness. Incorporate regular reflection and self-assessment into your process. Reflect on how fear has impacted your actions and progress. Assess what strategies have been effective in transforming fear into action and what areas need adjustment. This ongoing evaluation helps you fine-tune your approach and continuously build on your successes. Seek support and encouragement from others who can provide perspective and guidance. Sharing your fears with trusted mentors, friends, or colleagues can offer new insights and reinforce your determination. These external sources of support can help you stay accountable and motivated as you work through your fears and take actionable steps. Embrace a mindset of growth and learning. Understand that facing and overcoming fear is a journey that contributes to your personal development. Each challenge you tackle and each fear you confront strengthens your ability to handle future obstacles and enhances your resilience. By viewing fear as an opportunity for growth, rather than a barrier, you foster a more positive and proactive approach to facing challenges. In essence, transforming fear into action involves acknowledging fear, channeling its energy into productive steps, setting clear goals, addressing underlying causes, reflecting on progress, seeking support, and embracing a growth mindset. By applying these strategies, you convert fear from a paralyzing force into a powerful driver of action and achievement, enabling you to move confidently towards your goals and aspirations. In conclusion, facing your fears is not merely about confronting what scares you, but about embracing the transformative power that comes with it. By understanding that fear can be a gatekeeper, revealing areas for growth, and by tapping into divine support, you empower yourself to overcome challenges with resilience and strength. Assessing the worst-case scenarios allows you to view fear with a clearer perspective, while leveraging courage helps you take bold steps forward. Stepping into the unknown opens doors to new opportunities and growth, and transforming fear into action turns obstacles into catalysts for progress. Each step you take in facing your fears is a step toward greater self-discovery, personal development, and achievement. Remember, fear is not the enemy, but a signal of potential growth and change. Embrace it, use it, and let it drive you to pursue your goals with confidence and determination. As you face your fears and rise above them, you will find that you are capable of achieving more than you ever imagined, and that the journey itself will enrich your life in ways you never expected. Turning no into yes is not merely a change of words, it's a transformation of mindset and spirit. In life, we are bound to encounter rejection, resistance, and barriers that make us feel as though our dreams are out of reach. But I want you to understand today that every no you face is a divine opportunity to push beyond the limits of your current reality and turn it into a powerful yes. When God closes a door, it is not a denial but a redirection. It's an invitation to look deeper, to stretch further, and to rise higher. We often interpret no as a final answer, a dead end, but in the kingdom of God, no is never final. It is a stepping stone towards your breakthrough. The scripture reminds us that all things work together for good, Romans 8:28, and this includes those challenging moments when you are met with resistance. Every no carries a lesson, a seed of growth, and an opportunity for a new strategy. It challenges you to reevaluate your approach, to sharpen your vision, and to fortify your faith. Remember, the giants of faith, Abraham, Joseph, and Daniel, faced numerous no's along their journeys, but they transformed those setbacks into comebacks. Their faith turned their no's into resounding yeses, opening doors to unimaginable blessings and purpose. The key is to maintain an unwavering belief in your divine purpose and to trust in God's timing. Your rejection is not an indication of your worth, but a catalyst for your development. It is an opportunity to prove your resilience, to strengthen your resolve, and to deepen your trust in God's plan for your life. When you encounter a no, don't see it as the end of the road. Instead, view it as a challenge to innovate and persevere. Embrace it as a chance to grow stronger and more determined. Let your faith transform every obstacle into an opportunity. with God's guidance, your no will be the foundation upon which you build your yes. So when you face rejection or denial, remember this: your no is not your final destination. It is a pathway to your yes. Embrace it with faith, see it through God's perspective, and watch as every no becomes a stepping stone to your divine destiny. Understanding the power of no begins with recognizing that it is not simply an obstacle, but a significant part of the journey towards success. Often we perceive a no as a definitive end, a rejection of our dreams and efforts. However, this viewpoint limits our ability to grow and adapt. Instead, consider no as a powerful tool for personal and professional development. When you encounter a no, it's essential to understand that it is a signal, a moment of truth that reveals where adjustments are needed. This rejection is not a reflection of your worth or potential, but an indication that there may be a different path or approach that could lead you to your goal. Embracing this perspective allows you to see no as an opportunity rather than a defeat. A no can also serve as a catalyst for self-reflection. It prompts you to examine your strategies, motivations, and goals. This introspection can lead to valuable insights that help you refine your approach and strengthen your resolve. By learning from the experience and adapting your strategy, you turn the rejection into a learning experience that paves the way for future success. Moreover, the power of no lies in its ability to test and build your resilience. It challenges you to push beyond your comfort zone, to be creative, and to find alternative solutions. This process of overcoming adversity not only prepares you for future challenges, but also enhances your capacity to handle setbacks with grace and perseverance. Understanding the power of no means recognizing its role in the broader context of your journey. It's a reminder that the path to success is rarely linear, and that every rejection is an integral part of the process. By reframing no as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, you harness its power to propel yourself forward, ultimately turning it into a stepping stone towards a greater yes. Reframing rejection involves changing your perspective on the experience of being turned down or denied. Instead of seeing rejection as a personal failure or a final barrier, view it as an essential component of your growth and success journey. This shift in mindset can transform how you respond to setbacks and leverage them for future achievements. When faced with rejection, the natural inclination might be to feel disheartened or defeated. However, reframing rejection means recognizing it as feedback rather than a judgment on your capabilities or worth. Rejection often provides valuable insights into areas where you can improve, adjust your approach, or refine your strategy. By viewing it through this lens, you turn a negative experience into a constructive opportunity for learning and development. Reframing rejection also involves understanding that it is not a reflection of your ultimate potential. Just because one person, organization, or situation says no does not mean that your goals are unattainable. Rejection is often a matter of timing, fit, or alignment rather than a definitive assessment of your value or prospects. Embracing this perspective allows you to persist with confidence, knowing that your yes may be just around the corner. Furthermore, rejection can be a powerful motivator. It can ignite a renewed sense of determination and drive, pushing you to work harder, think more creatively, and strive for excellence. By reframing rejection as a challenge rather than a setback, you harness its potential to fuel your ambition and enhance your resilience. In addition, reframing rejection helps you maintain a positive attitude and a forward-thinking approach. Instead of dwelling on the disappointment, focus on the next steps and opportunities that arise from the experience. Each no is a chance to reevaluate your goals, strategies, and methods, and to make the necessary adjustments that bring you closer to your ultimate success. Ultimately, reframing rejection involves seeing it as a necessary and beneficial part of the journey. It allows you to approach setbacks with a proactive mindset, using them as catalysts for growth and progress. By shifting your perspective, you transform rejection from a roadblock into a stepping stone towards achieving your goals. Learning and adapting are crucial steps in transforming rejection into a stepping stone for future success. When you face a setback or encounter a no, it's essential to approach the experience with a mindset geared towards growth and improvement. This process involves analyzing what went wrong, understanding why the rejection occurred, and making necessary adjustments to enhance your approach. First and foremost, learning from rejection requires a thorough assessment of the situation. Take time to reflect on the specifics of why you were turned down. Was it due to a lack of preparation, an unmet need, or perhaps a mismatch in expectations? By carefully analyzing the feedback or circumstances surrounding the rejection, you gain valuable insights into areas where you can improve. This critical self-evaluation is the foundation for effective adaptation. Adapting involves using the insights gained from this analysis to make strategic changes. It's not enough to simply recognize the shortcomings. You must actively implement adjustments to address them. This could involve refining your skills, revising your approach, or altering your strategy to better align with your goals. Adapting also means being open to new methods, perspectives, or ideas that might lead to better outcomes. It's about being flexible and responsive to the lessons learned from each experience of rejection. Moreover, the process of learning and adapting fosters resilience. Each setback provides an opportunity to build character, strengthen your resolve, and develop problem-solving skills. Embracing rejection as a learning experience rather than a defeat empowers you to bounce back with greater confidence and determination. This resilience is crucial for overcoming future challenges and achieving long-term success. Learning and adapting also involve a proactive mindset. Instead of waiting for another rejection to force change, actively seek feedback and be willing to make improvements along the way. Continuously seek knowledge, stay updated with industry trends, and be open to mentorship or advice from others who have navigated similar challenges. This proactive approach not only prepares you for potential setbacks, but also positions you to seize opportunities more effectively. In essence, learning and adapting are about turning every no into a learning opportunity that propels you closer to your goals. By critically assessing your experiences, making strategic adjustments, and cultivating resilience, you transform rejection into a powerful tool for growth and success. This dynamic approach ensures that each setback strengthens your ability to achieve your objectives and fulfill your potential. Embracing resilience is about developing the inner strength and adaptability necessary to navigate challenges and setbacks with grace and determination. Resilience is not just about bouncing back from adversity, but also about growing stronger and wiser through the process. When faced with rejection or obstacles, cultivating resilience enables you to persevere and maintain focus on your goals despite the difficulties. At the heart of resilience is the ability to maintain a positive outlook even in the face of adversity. It involves understanding that setbacks are not permanent failures, but temporary hurdles that can be overcome. This mindset helps you stay motivated and keep moving forward, even when progress seems slow or uncertain. By viewing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers, you foster a resilient attitude that supports long-term success. Resilience also requires emotional strength. It involves managing stress and maintaining your composure in difficult situations. Developing this emotional fortitude helps you remain calm and focused when faced with rejection or setbacks, allowing you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This balanced emotional approach not only aids in overcoming immediate obstacles, but also builds a strong foundation for dealing with future challenges. Furthermore, embracing resilience means being open to change and adaptation. Resilient individuals are flexible and willing to adjust their strategies or goals in response to new information or changing circumstances. This adaptability allows you to pivot when necessary and find new pathways to success, even when the original plan is disrupted. It's about maintaining your commitment to your objectives while being open to alternative approaches that can lead to success. Resilience is also strengthened through self-belief and confidence. Trusting in your abilities and staying committed to your vision helps you overcome doubts and fears that may arise in the face of rejection. This self-confidence fuels your perseverance and helps you tackle challenges with a proactive and solution-oriented mindset. Additionally, embracing resilience involves building a support network. Surrounding yourself with positive influences, mentors, and supportive peers can provide encouragement, advice, and perspective during tough times. This network serves as a source of strength and motivation, helping you to stay resilient and focused on your goals. Ultimately, embracing resilience is about understanding that setbacks and challenges are an integral part of the journey to success. It involves developing the mental and emotional strength to face difficulties head-on, adapting to changes, and maintaining a positive and determined attitude. By cultivating resilience, you transform obstacles into opportunities for growth, allowing you to navigate the path to success with unwavering commitment and confidence. Trusting in divine timing is about embracing the belief that there is a higher plan and purpose governing the timing of events in your life. It involves surrendering control and recognizing that the unfolding of your goals and aspirations happens according to a divine schedule that may differ from your own. This trust in divine timing helps you navigate the uncertainties and delays you encounter with patience and faith. Divine timing teaches that there is a purpose behind every delay and every no you encounter. Instead of viewing setbacks as obstacles or failures, see them as part of a greater plan that is ultimately designed for your benefit. Each delay or rejection might be preparing you for something greater, or it might be guiding you towards a path that is more aligned with your true purpose. Trusting in this process helps you maintain a positive outlook and stay motivated even when progress seems slow. Furthermore, trusting in divine timing encourages you to cultivate patience and resilience. It reminds you that waiting is not a sign of inactivity, but an opportunity for growth, reflection, and preparation. During times of waiting, you can focus on personal development, skill enhancement, and building a strong foundation for future success. This period of preparation can be invaluable, equipping you with the tools and wisdom needed to seize opportunities when they arise. Believing in divine timing also involves recognizing and appreciating the signs and synchronicities that occur along the way. Often the universe or a higher power provides guidance through unexpected events or encounters that help steer you towards your goals. By staying attuned to these signs and being open to the guidance they offer, you align yourself more closely with the divine plan and enhance your ability to navigate your journey effectively. Additionally, trusting in divine timing fosters a sense of peace and acceptance. When you believe that everything is unfolding as it should, you can release the stress and worry that come from trying to force outcomes or control every detail. This acceptance allows you to focus on your efforts and intentions, knowing that the right opportunities will present themselves at the right time. In essence, trusting in divine timing is about faith in a higher order that guides your journey. It involves surrendering the need for control, embracing patience and preparation, and staying open to the signs and guidance that come your way. By aligning yourself with this trust, you navigate life's uncertainties with grace and confidence, confident that the timing of events is perfectly orchestrated for your ultimate benefit and success. Strengthening your faith is a vital component of transforming setbacks and rejections into opportunities for growth and success. Faith is not just a passive belief, but an active, dynamic force that shapes how you respond to challenges and navigate your journey towards achieving your goals. By deepening your faith, you build a foundation of resilience, confidence, and purpose that enables you to turn every no into a stepping stone for greater achievements. To strengthen your faith, begin by deepening your understanding of your spiritual beliefs and principles. This involves studying sacred texts, reflecting on their teachings, and applying these lessons to your daily life. The more you immerse yourself in your faith, the more you gain clarity and conviction in your purpose and direction. This deeper understanding fortifies your belief that there is a divine plan at work, guiding you even when immediate results are not apparent. Strengthening faith also means cultivating a consistent practice of prayer or meditation. These practices allow you to connect with your inner self and with a higher power, seeking guidance, clarity, and strength. Through prayer or meditation, you can find comfort and assurance during times of rejection or difficulty. This spiritual practice helps you maintain a positive mindset, reinforcing your belief that challenges are part of a larger plan and that you are supported in your journey. Moreover, strengthening your faith involves building a supportive community of like-minded individuals who share your beliefs and values. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift and encourage you can provide a sense of solidarity and motivation. This community can offer spiritual insights, practical advice, and emotional support, reinforcing your faith and helping you navigate setbacks with confidence and hope. It is also essential to practice gratitude as part of strengthening your faith. By focusing on the positive aspects of your life and recognizing the blessings you have, you cultivate a mindset of appreciation and abundance. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and trust in the divine plan. This perspective helps you maintain faith even in challenging times, knowing that there are always reasons to be grateful and hopeful. In addition, embracing the power of affirmations and positive declarations can reinforce your faith. Speaking affirmations that align with your beliefs and goals helps to internalize your faith and strengthen your resolve. These affirmations serve as reminders of your purpose, potential, and the divine support you have, reinforcing your confidence and commitment to your journey. Strengthening your faith also involves taking deliberate actions that align with your beliefs and values. When you act in accordance with your faith, you demonstrate trust in the divine plan and commitment to your purpose. These actions not only support your goals, but also build your confidence and reinforce your faith through tangible results and experiences. Finally, remember that strengthening your faith is an ongoing process. It requires continuous effort, reflection, and practice. By remaining dedicated to your spiritual growth and maintaining a strong connection with your beliefs, you develop a resilient mindset that empowers you to turn every no into a valuable opportunity for growth and success. With a fortified faith, you approach challenges with confidence, knowing that every step of your journey is guided by a higher purpose and plan. To effectively seek new opportunities, start by reassessing your goals and strategies. Reflect on what you've learned from the rejection or setback and identify areas where you might need to adjust your approach. This reassessment helps you to refine your objectives and create a clearer vision of what you want to achieve. By understanding your goals more deeply, you can better identify alternative paths that align with your revised strategy. Expanding your network is another critical step in seeking new opportunities. Building and nurturing relationships with diverse individuals can open doors to unexpected possibilities. Engage with people in different fields, attend industry events, and participate in community activities to broaden your connections. Networking not only provides new insights and perspectives, but also introduces you to potential collaborators, mentors, and opportunities that you might not have encountered otherwise. Invest in continuous learning and skill development. By acquiring new skills or enhancing existing ones, you increase your value and readiness for new opportunities. Pursue courses, certifications, or workshops that align with your interests and career goals. This commitment to personal and professional growth not only improves your capabilities, but also keeps you competitive in a dynamic job market. Another approach is to engage in creative problem solving and innovation. When faced with a challenge or rejection, think outside the box and explore unconventional solutions. Innovation often leads to discovering new opportunities that others might overlook. Approach problems with a mindset of experimentation and curiosity, and be willing to take calculated risks to achieve breakthrough results. Staying informed about industry trends and developments can also help you identify new opportunities. Keep up with the latest news, research, and advancements in your field to stay ahead of the curve. Being knowledgeable about emerging trends allows you to position yourself effectively and seize opportunities that arise from changes in the market or industry. Moreover, consider seeking advice and guidance from mentors or industry experts. Their experience and insights can provide valuable perspectives on new opportunities and how to navigate them effectively. Mentors can also offer encouragement and support, helping you to explore and pursue opportunities that align with your goals and aspirations. Lastly, maintain a proactive and optimistic attitude. A positive mindset enhances your ability to spot and seize new opportunities. Instead of dwelling on past rejections, focus on what lies ahead and the potential for growth and success. Your enthusiasm and determination will help you stay motivated and resilient as you explore new avenues and embrace the opportunities that come your way. In essence, seeking new opportunities involves a proactive and open-minded approach to overcoming setbacks. By reassessing your goals, expanding your network, exploring different fields, investing in skill development, fostering innovation, staying informed, and seeking guidance, you position yourself to turn challenges into valuable opportunities for growth and achievement. Embracing this mindset ensures that every no becomes a catalyst for discovering new possibilities and advancing towards your goals. Staying positive and focused is essential for transforming setbacks and rejections into opportunities for growth and success. It involves maintaining a constructive mindset and directing your energy towards your goals, even in the face of challenges. This approach not only helps you navigate difficult times more effectively, but also enhances your ability to achieve long-term success. To stay positive, begin by cultivating a mindset of optimism and resilience. This involves consciously choosing to focus on the positive aspects of your situation rather than dwelling on the negatives. Practice gratitude by regularly reflecting on what you have accomplished and the blessings in your life. By shifting your focus to what is working well and what you can be thankful for, you build a foundation of positivity that helps you maintain motivation and enthusiasm. In addition, surrounding yourself with positive influences can significantly impact your outlook. Engage with people who uplift and inspire you, and seek out supportive environments that encourage your growth and success. Positive relationships and environments reinforce your optimism and help you stay motivated, even when faced with setbacks. Maintaining focus requires setting clear, actionable goals and developing a plan to achieve them. Break down your objectives into smaller, manageable tasks and create a roadmap for how you will accomplish them. By concentrating on these specific tasks, you stay on track and avoid becoming overwhelmed by larger challenges. Regularly review and adjust your goals as needed, ensuring that your efforts remain aligned with your long-term vision. It's also important to practice self-discipline and time management to stay focused. Prioritize your tasks and eliminate distractions that might derail your progress. Develop a routine that supports your productivity and keeps you engaged with your goals. Time management techniques such as setting deadlines, creating to-do lists, and using productivity tools can help you stay organized and maintain a strong focus on your objectives. In moments of difficulty, it's crucial to use positive affirmations and self-talk to reinforce your commitment and belief in your abilities. Remind yourself of your strengths, past successes, and the progress you've made. Positive affirmations serve as a powerful tool for counteracting negative thoughts and reinforcing a mindset of resilience and determination. Moreover, celebrate small victories and milestones along the way. Recognizing and rewarding your achievements, no matter how minor, boosts your morale and reinforces your focus on the positive aspects of your journey. These celebrations provide motivation and help you maintain momentum towards achieving your larger goals. Staying focused also means learning to manage stress effectively. Incorporate relaxation techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, or exercise into your routine to maintain your mental and emotional well-being. Managing stress helps you stay clear-headed and resilient, allowing you to approach challenges with a calm and positive mindset. Finally, stay adaptable and open to change. Sometimes achieving your goals requires adjusting your approach or embracing new opportunities. Being flexible and willing to adapt ensures that you remain focused on your ultimate objectives while navigating any shifts or obstacles that may arise. In summary, staying positive and focused involves cultivating an optimistic mindset, surrounding yourself with supportive influences, setting clear goals, managing time effectively, using positive affirmations, celebrating small victories, managing stress, and remaining adaptable. By embracing these practices, you maintain the motivation and clarity needed to turn challenges into opportunities for growth and success, ensuring that every setback becomes a stepping stone towards achieving your goals. Networking and collaborating are essential strategies for turning setbacks into opportunities and achieving success. These practices involve building relationships and working together with others to leverage collective strengths, resources, and insights. By effectively networking and collaborating, you can access new opportunities, gain valuable support, and enhance your ability to overcome challenges. Networking is the process of establishing and nurturing professional relationships that can provide support, guidance, and opportunities. To build a robust network, start by identifying individuals and groups that align with your goals and interests. Attend industry events, seminars, and conferences to meet people who share your professional or personal interests. Engage in conversations, ask questions, and actively listen to learn from others' experiences and perspectives. Maintaining and strengthening your network is equally important. Follow up with contacts you meet, express genuine interest in their work, and stay in touch regularly. Use social media platforms and professional networking sites like LinkedIn to connect and engage with individuals in your field. Share relevant content, participate in discussions, and offer support to others in your network. Building a strong reciprocal relationship helps ensure that your network remains active and beneficial over time. Collaboration involves working together with others to achieve common goals and tackle challenges. Effective collaboration requires open communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to share knowledge and resources. When collaborating, start by identifying partners or teams with complementary skills and expertise. Clearly define the objectives and roles of each participant to ensure alignment and efficiency. Collaborative efforts often lead to innovative solutions and improved outcomes. By combining diverse perspectives and skills, you can approach problems from multiple angles and develop creative strategies that might not be possible individually. Embrace the strengths of your collaborators and be open to their ideas and feedback. This collaborative mindset enhances problem-solving capabilities and fosters a positive, productive working environment. Additionally, leverage collaborative tools and technologies to facilitate effective teamwork. Tools such as project management software, communication platforms, and file sharing systems can streamline collaboration and keep everyone on the same page. These tools help manage tasks, track progress, and ensure that all team members are informed and engaged. Networking and collaborating also provide valuable opportunities for learning and growth. Engaging with others exposes you to new ideas, industry trends, and best practices. Take advantage of mentorship opportunities within your network. Mentors can offer guidance, share their experiences, and provide insights that help you navigate challenges and make informed decisions. Moreover, successful networking and collaboration often lead to tangible opportunities such as joint ventures, partnerships, or career advancements. By actively engaging with your network and seeking collaborative opportunities, you increase your chances of discovering new paths and achieving your goals. Collaborations can open doors to projects, resources, and connections that enhance your professional and personal growth. Finally, maintain a collaborative attitude even in individual endeavors. Recognize the value of teamwork and seek ways to incorporate collaborative elements into your work. This approach fosters a culture of cooperation and inclusivity, enhancing your ability to build and sustain productive relationships. In summary, networking and collaborating are powerful strategies for turning setbacks into opportunities and achieving success. By actively building and maintaining relationships, working effectively with others, leveraging diverse skills and perspectives, and embracing collaborative tools, you enhance your ability to overcome challenges and unlock new possibilities. These practices not only provide support and resources, but also foster a culture of growth, innovation, and shared success. Celebrating small wins is a crucial practice for maintaining motivation, boosting morale, and reinforcing positive behavior throughout your journey towards achieving larger goals. Recognizing and appreciating these incremental successes helps to sustain momentum, build confidence, and create a positive feedback loop that encourages continued effort and perseverance. Acknowledging small wins is about taking time to recognize and appreciate even the minor achievements that occur along the way. Each small success, whether it's completing a task, reaching a milestone, or overcoming a challenge, is a step forward on your path to your larger goals. By acknowledging these achievements, you validate your progress and reinforce the importance of your efforts. This recognition helps to build a sense of accomplishment and motivates you to continue working towards your objectives. Celebrating small wins involves actively marking and enjoying these moments of progress. This can be done in various ways, such as treating yourself to something special, sharing the news with friends or colleagues, or reflecting on the achievement in a journal. Celebrations don't have to be extravagant or costly. Even simple gestures, such as taking a moment to appreciate your success, can be effective. The key is to make the celebration meaningful and personal, reinforcing the positive impact of your achievements. Integrating small wins into your overall strategy is important for maintaining a sense of direction and purpose. Set up regular checkpoints or milestones where you can assess your progress and celebrate your successes. This approach helps to break down larger goals into manageable parts, making the journey less overwhelming and more achievable. Regularly reviewing and celebrating these milestones keeps you focused and motivated, as you can clearly see how far you've come. Building positive reinforcement through small wins is essential for sustaining long-term motivation. Each celebration acts as a reward that reinforces your commitment to your goals and encourages continued effort. By creating a pattern of recognizing and celebrating progress, you establish a positive feedback loop that boosts your morale and drives you to persist through challenges. This reinforcement helps to keep your motivation high and your attitude optimistic. Sharing your successes with others can also enhance the celebration of small wins. When you share your achievements with friends, family, or colleagues, you not only receive support and encouragement, but also foster a sense of community and connection. Sharing these moments allows others to celebrate with you, which can provide additional motivation and strengthen your relationships. It also creates an environment where successes are recognized and valued by those around you. Reflecting on small wins provides an opportunity to learn and grow. Take time to evaluate what contributed to your success and how you can apply these insights to future endeavors. Reflecting on your achievements helps to identify effective strategies, recognize areas for improvement, and build a foundation for continued success. This reflection enhances your ability to replicate and build upon your successes. Maintaining a balanced perspective is important when celebrating small wins. While it's crucial to acknowledge and appreciate your progress, it's also important to keep your focus on your larger goals. Celebrations should serve as a source of motivation and reinforcement rather than becoming a distraction or a reason to become complacent. Balancing celebration with continued effort ensures that you remain committed to achieving your long-term objectives. Cultivating a culture of celebration within your team or organization can also be beneficial. Encourage others to recognize and celebrate their own small wins, creating an environment where progress is valued and celebrated. This culture of celebration fosters a positive and supportive atmosphere, enhances teamwork, and promotes a collective commitment to achieving goals. In summary, celebrating small wins is a powerful practice for maintaining motivation, reinforcing positive behavior, and sustaining momentum towards achieving larger goals. By acknowledging and celebrating incremental successes, integrating them into your strategy, building positive reinforcement, sharing achievements, reflecting on progress, maintaining balance, and fostering a culture of celebration, you enhance your ability to navigate challenges and stay focused on your objectives. These practices help to create a positive and motivating environment that supports long-term success. In conclusion, the journey towards success is often paved with a series of small victories and incremental progress. By embracing the practice of celebrating small wins, you create a powerful foundation for ongoing motivation and achievement. Recognizing and appreciating each step forward, no matter how minor, reinforces your commitment, boosts your morale, and fuels your drive to continue striving toward your larger goals. As you navigate your path, remember to acknowledge your progress, celebrate your successes, and reflect on the lessons learned. By integrating these small victories into your overall strategy and maintaining a balanced perspective, you ensure that every achievement, no matter how small, becomes a catalyst for further growth and success. Surround yourself with a supportive network, stay positive and focused, and remain adaptable as you seek new opportunities. Let each celebration be a reminder of your capabilities and potential. By building a culture of celebration and positive reinforcement, you not only enhance your own journey, but also inspire those around you to recognize and appreciate their own progress. In every challenge and setback, there is an opportunity for growth. By staying committed to celebrating small wins, you transform obstacles into stepping stones, turning every no into a valuable lesson and every small success into a powerful motivator. Embrace this mindset, and you will find that your journey toward achieving your goals becomes a fulfilling and rewarding experience. Wealth, in its essence, has a unique way of drawing people in, capturing their attention, and commanding their respect. It doesn't matter how that wealth was acquired, it becomes a powerful magnet that attracts honor, recognition, and influence. But here's the truth: respect attached to wealth alone is a fragile thing. It's temporary and often conditional. It doesn't require the virtues of wisdom, character, or integrity. It merely demands possession of something that the world values and craves. Look around you. You will see it in society, in politics, in business, and even in our communities. People often bow to wealth. They are quick to show deference to those who have material abundance, irrespective of how it was attained. Why? Because wealth in our world is often mistaken for success. It is equated with power, with authority, with intelligence. People think if they have wealth, they must have something valuable that I don't have. They must be someone worthy of my attention, my admiration, my respect. But let us ask ourselves, is this really the kind of respect we should be seeking? A respect that is hollow, that is skin deep, that fluctuates with the rise and fall of a bank account? A respect that is blind to the character of the person, that doesn't care for how that wealth was acquired or how it is used. Because the reality is, my friends, true respect, the kind that endures, the kind that has value beyond the superficial, is not a result of what we have, but rather of who we are. Now, understand me clearly, wealth in itself is not wrong. In fact, it can be a powerful tool, a resource for doing great good, for creating opportunities, for helping others, for advancing the kingdom of God. But it is never meant to be the foundation of our identity or the reason for our respect. Wealth should serve, not rule. It should be a means to an end, not the end itself. The scriptures tell us that wisdom is more precious than rubies, that a good name is more desirable than great riches. Why? Because wealth, when it stands alone, can only command a certain kind of respect, one that is often undeserved and temporary. But when wealth is coupled with righteousness, with integrity, with a heart that seeks to serve others, it transcends the material. It becomes a reflection of divine stewardship, a magnet not only for respect, but for honor that is truly deserved. So let us be vigilant, my friends. Let us be discerning. Do not be swayed by the glitter of gold, for it can blind us to the truth. Seek not the respect that comes from the possession of wealth, but the respect that comes from the demonstration of character. Aspire to be wealthy in spirit, in wisdom, in love, and in service, for in that you will find the kind of respect that cannot be bought, that cannot be lost, and that in the eyes of God is truly deserved. Wealth has an undeniable power to attract attention and influence. It draws people towards it, often evoking a sense of reverence or admiration, regardless of how it was earned or whether it was truly deserved. This magnetic quality of wealth can be observed in various facets of life, business, politics, and even personal relationships. When individuals see someone with considerable material wealth, there is an instinctive tendency to grant them respect and deference. But why does this happen? It's because in our world, wealth is frequently associated with success, intelligence, and authority. People tend to assume that those who possess great riches must possess great qualities or achievements. This assumption can lead to an automatic respect, one that is based more on the outward appearance of affluence than on the true character or actions of the individual. This magnetic effect is a powerful phenomenon. It can influence how people perceive and interact with the wealthy, often leading to preferential treatment and a certain level of admiration that is not necessarily linked to personal merit. It's a testament to the way material wealth can shape perceptions and command respect, sometimes undeservedly. However, it's crucial to understand that this respect, grounded in wealth alone, is fragile and can be superficial. It is fleeting and often conditional, subject to the rise and fall of one's financial status. True respect, the kind that endures and is genuinely deserved, comes not from the accumulation of riches, but from the integrity, wisdom, and character that underpin a person's actions and values. Wealth might draw people to you and command a certain level of respect, but it is important to remember that the value of true respect goes beyond the mere presence of material wealth. It is earned through the demonstration of enduring virtues and righteous living. Superficial respect is a form of admiration or deference that is grounded not in genuine appreciation for someone's character or deeds, but rather in their material possessions. When wealth becomes the primary source of respect, it is often based on an outward appearance rather than an inner reality. This kind of respect is inherently fragile and conditional. It can be easily influenced by changes in financial status and is not necessarily a reflection of the person's true worth or moral character. This superficial respect manifests in various ways. For instance, in social settings, individuals who display wealth are often given a preferential treatment. Their opinions might be valued more, their presence might be sought after, and they might even be granted opportunities that are not extended to others. This is not necessarily because of their personal virtues or achievements, but because of the material wealth they possess. Such respect is transient. It depends heavily on the consistency of one's wealth and can shift dramatically with financial changes. When the wealth diminishes or disappears, so too can the respect that was tied to it. This highlights the instability and superficial nature of respect based solely on material possessions. Moreover, superficial respect can be misleading. It can obscure a person's true character as it tends to overlook the qualities that genuinely earn respect, such as integrity, compassion, and wisdom. People may be drawn to someone because of their wealth, but this does not guarantee that their respect is rooted in a sincere acknowledgement of the person's character or actions. In essence, while wealth can attract a certain kind of respect, it is often superficial and lacks depth. It is crucial to recognize that true respect is not something that can be bought or maintained through material means alone. Instead, it is earned through consistent, virtuous behavior and the demonstration of qualities that truly merit admiration and honor. Societal influence plays a significant role in shaping how we view and respond to wealth. In many cultures, wealth is closely linked with success, power, and authority. This societal perception means that individuals with considerable material wealth often receive a level of respect and admiration that may not necessarily align with their true character or actions. From a young age, we are conditioned by societal norms and values that equate financial success with personal achievement and worth. We see this reflected in media, entertainment, and even in everyday conversations. Celebrities, business moguls, and wealthy individuals are often portrayed as models of success, and their lifestyles are frequently showcased as aspirational. This pervasive societal influence creates a framework where wealth is admired and respected, sometimes to the detriment of recognizing genuine qualities of character and integrity. This societal bias can manifest in various ways. For instance, wealthy individuals often receive preferential treatment in social and professional contexts. Their opinions might be given undue weight, and their actions might be overlooked or excused. The underlying assumption is that wealth equals wisdom and capability, which can lead to a form of respect that is not necessarily earned through personal merit or ethical behavior. Moreover, the societal elevation of wealth can lead to a skewed understanding of what constitutes respect. When we place undue emphasis on material success, we may inadvertently devalue other important virtues such as humility, honesty, and compassion. This imbalance can perpetuate a cycle where respect is often given based on wealth rather than genuine personal attributes. It is essential to recognize and challenge this societal influence. True respect should be grounded in the character and actions of individuals, not merely in their financial status. By understanding and addressing the ways in which societal values shape our perceptions of wealth, we can cultivate a more nuanced and authentic approach to respecting others, one that honors integrity and virtue over superficial indicators of success. True respect is a profound and lasting form of admiration that is rooted in the recognition of a person's character, values, and contributions rather than their material wealth. Unlike superficial respect, which can be easily influenced by financial status, true respect is earned through consistent virtuous behavior and the demonstration of qualities that genuinely merit admiration. True respect is not contingent on one's financial status or outward appearance. It is built on the foundation of integrity, honesty, and the impact a person has on the lives of others. When we talk about true respect, we are referring to the deep and enduring acknowledgement of a person's character and their contributions to the well-being of others. It is the kind of respect that remains constant, regardless of changes in one's financial situation or external circumstances. A person who commands true respect is someone who lives by principles of fairness, kindness, and responsibility. They are known for their wisdom, their commitment to their values, and their ability to positively influence those around them. True respect recognizes the efforts and sacrifices made by individuals to uphold ethical standards and contribute meaningfully to their communities. This form of respect is not easily swayed or diminished. It is not dependent on material wealth, but rather on the substance of one's actions and the integrity of one's character. It acknowledges the true worth of a person's contributions, regardless of their financial standing. True respect appreciates the qualities that make a person honorable and admirable, such as their capacity for empathy, their dedication to personal growth, and their unwavering commitment to doing what is right. Ultimately, true respect is a reflection of the deepest values and principles that define our humanity. It is a recognition of the inherent worth of individuals based on their character and their positive impact on the world. By valuing and seeking true respect, we move beyond the superficial allure of wealth and embrace a deeper, more meaningful understanding of what it means to honor and appreciate others. Wealth in itself is not inherently problematic. Rather, it is a tool, a powerful resource that, when used wisely, can contribute to significant positive change and progress. The true value of wealth lies not in its mere possession, but in how it is utilized and the purpose it serves. When approached with a sense of responsibility and stewardship, wealth can become a force for good, a means to advance worthwhile causes, and a vehicle for making a meaningful impact on the world. Consider wealth as a tool that can enable opportunities for growth, innovation, and benevolence. It can provide the resources needed to start businesses, fund charitable initiatives, support community development, and invest in education. Wealth can empower individuals to create jobs, drive economic development, and contribute to the well-being of society. In this way, it serves as a means to fulfill higher purposes and achieve goals that align with values of service and progress. However, the effectiveness of wealth as a tool depends on the intentions and values of those who wield it. When used selfishly or irresponsibly, wealth can lead to negative consequences, perpetuating inequality and fostering a sense of entitlement or corruption. It is essential for individuals to recognize that while wealth can be a powerful asset, its true value is realized when it is used in alignment with principles of ethical stewardship and social responsibility. Wealth should not be seen as an end in itself, but as a means to a greater end. It should serve to amplify one's ability to contribute positively to the lives of others and to advance their greater good. The impact of wealth is magnified when it is employed with a sense of purpose, guided by values of integrity, compassion, and justice. In essence, wealth is a tool that holds the potential for great good, provided it is used with wisdom and a commitment to righteous principles. It can enhance our capacity to make a difference, to effect positive change, and to support the advancement of the kingdom of God. By embracing wealth as a tool for service and purpose, rather than as a symbol of personal worth or status, we can unlock its true potential and ensure that it contributes to a legacy of positive impact and lasting respect. Scriptural wisdom provides profound insights into the true nature of wealth and its role in our lives. The scriptures offer a perspective that transcends the superficial allure of material possessions, guiding us towards a deeper understanding of what constitutes genuine value and respect. In the book of Proverbs, for instance, we find that wisdom is described as being more precious than rubies. This ancient text underscores that true worth is not measured by material wealth, but by the possession of wisdom and understanding. Wisdom is the ability to make sound judgments, to live with integrity, and to act with compassion. It is these qualities that are valued above and beyond material riches, highlighting that respect earned through wisdom is far more enduring and significant than that gained through financial success alone. Moreover, the scriptures emphasize the importance of a good name over great riches. A good name is a reflection of one's character, reputation, and the positive impact one has on others. It signifies a life lived with honor, honesty, and faithfulness. This scriptural principle teaches us that while wealth can attract respect, it is the character and virtues that truly define a person's worth and are deserving of genuine respect. The teachings of Jesus further illustrate this concept. He spoke of the dangers of placing our trust and value in material wealth, cautioning that it can lead to a misguided sense of security and self-worth. Instead, he encouraged storing up treasures in heaven, values, deeds, and relationships that have eternal significance. This perspective shifts our focus from the transient nature of wealth to the enduring value of spiritual and moral integrity. In essence, scriptural wisdom guides us to recognize that true respect is not derived from the accumulation of wealth, but from living a life of righteousness, wisdom, and genuine service. The scriptures call us to look beyond the superficial magnetism of material success and to seek respect that is grounded in virtue, character, and a commitment to higher principles. By aligning our lives with these teachings, we gain a deeper, more lasting respect that reflects our true worth and contribution to the kingdom of God. When we consider the relationship between wealth and righteousness, it becomes clear that true respect is not found in material wealth alone, but in how that wealth is aligned with principles of righteousness and ethical conduct. Wealth in itself is not inherently good or bad. Its value is determined by the manner in which it is acquired and utilized. Righteousness refers to living in accordance with moral and ethical principles, striving to do what is right in the eyes of God and humanity. When wealth is pursued and used in ways that reflect righteousness, it can serve as a powerful tool for positive impact. It becomes a means to advance justice, to aid those in need, and to support causes that align with divine principles. Consider the example of individuals who use their wealth to champion social justice, fund charitable organizations, and contribute to community development. These individuals are not merely accumulating riches, they are leveraging their financial resources to make a meaningful difference. Their wealth, combined with their commitment to righteousness, amplifies their impact and garners a form of respect that is rooted in their contributions to the greater good. On the other hand, wealth that is accumulated through unethical means or used to perpetuate injustice fails to garner genuine respect. When wealth is sought through exploitation, dishonesty, or greed, it lacks the moral foundation that would otherwise make it a force for good. Such wealth may attract superficial admiration, but it does not command lasting respect, as it is not aligned with principles of righteousness. The scriptures illustrate the harmony between wealth and righteousness. They speak of the importance of using one's resources to support those in need, to act justly, and to live a life of integrity. When wealth is combined with a righteous heart, it becomes a blessing, both to the individual and to those they serve. It reflects a stewardship that is pleasing to God and beneficial to society. Ultimately, wealth and righteousness are not mutually exclusive. When wealth is acquired and used in ways that honor ethical standards and contribute to the well-being of others, it is transformed from a mere symbol of material success into a powerful instrument of divine purpose. By aligning our pursuit and use of wealth with righteousness, we not only enhance our own character, but also earn a respect that is genuine and enduring, rooted in the principles of justice, compassion, and integrity. Discernment is the ability to perceive and judge situations with wisdom and insight, distinguishing between what is truly valuable and what merely appears to be so. When it comes to the respect that wealth commands, discernment plays a crucial role in navigating and understanding the nature of that respect. In a world where material wealth often attracts admiration and deference, it is essential to practice discernment to see beyond the surface. Wealth can create an illusion of value and success, leading people to accord respect based on superficial criteria rather than the true character of an individual. Discernment helps us to see through this veneer and evaluate respect on the basis of deeper, more substantive qualities. For example, discernment allows us to recognize that the respect commanded by wealth does not necessarily reflect a person's true worth or virtue. It prompts us to look beyond financial status and assess individuals based on their actions, integrity, and contributions. It helps us understand that true respect should be rooted in genuine qualities such as honesty, compassion, and moral character rather than in the transient allure of material wealth. Furthermore, discernment guides us in our interactions with others who may be drawn to wealth. It helps us to avoid being swayed by superficial judgments and to maintain a focus on what truly matters. By exercising discernment, we can form more authentic relationships and make more informed decisions about who we choose to respect and align ourselves with. In personal development, discernment helps us to set our own standards for respect and success. It encourages us to seek respect through the cultivation of virtuous qualities rather than through the pursuit of material wealth alone. By understanding that respect based solely on wealth is fleeting and often superficial, we are motivated to build a legacy that is grounded in enduring principles and values. In essence, discernment is a powerful tool that enables us to navigate the complex interplay between wealth and respect. It encourages us to look beyond the magnetic appeal of material possessions and to focus on the true attributes that deserve genuine respect. By practicing discernment, we ensure that our respect is aligned with virtue, character, and the principles that truly define our worth. Aspiring for true value means setting our sights on what is genuinely important and meaningful beyond the allure of material wealth. It involves a conscious effort to seek out and cultivate attributes and achievements that reflect our highest ideals and deepest principles. True value is not measured by the accumulation of material possessions, but by the richness of our character, the depth of our wisdom, and the positive impact we have on the lives of others. To aspire for true value, we must first recognize that wealth, while it can provide comfort and opportunities, does not define our worth or the respect we deserve. True value lies in our commitment to personal growth, ethical behavior, and service to others. It is about striving to embody virtues such as integrity, compassion, humility, and resilience, and using these qualities to contribute meaningfully to the world around us. In our pursuit of true value, we should focus on building a life that reflects our core values and principles. This means prioritizing actions that align with our moral compass, pursuing goals that have a positive impact, and fostering relationships based on mutual respect and genuine connection. It involves developing skills and talents that serve a greater purpose and striving to make a difference in the lives of those we encounter. Moreover, aspiring for true value requires us to shift our perspective from seeking validation through external measures of success to finding fulfillment through internal growth and contributions. It means understanding that the most profound respect comes not from what we have, but from who we are and how we live our lives. True value is found in the consistency between our beliefs and our actions, and in our dedication to living out our highest principles. As we pursue true value, we also inspire others to do the same. By exemplifying the qualities that truly matter, we encourage those around us to look beyond material wealth and to seek out the deeper, more enduring aspects of human worth. This not only enhances our own lives, but also contributes to a more authentic and meaningful community. In essence, aspiring for true value is about redefining success and respect on our own terms based on the principles and virtues that truly matter. It is about seeking a life of purpose and significance and ensuring that our actions reflect the highest standards of character and integrity. By focusing on what truly constitutes value, we create a legacy that is both respected and enduring, transcending the fleeting nature of material wealth. Enduring respect is the kind of admiration and reverence that stands the test of time, rooted in the consistent demonstration of character, integrity, and virtue. Unlike superficial respect, which may fluctuate with changes in one's material wealth or social status, enduring respect is grounded in the enduring qualities of a person's character and their positive impact on others. To achieve enduring respect, one must focus on cultivating attributes that resonate deeply with the values of honesty, compassion, and moral strength. This type of respect is not contingent on the transient appeal of wealth or outward success, but is instead a reflection of genuine personal qualities and contributions. It is earned through a lifetime of principled behavior and a commitment to living in alignment with one's values. Enduring respect is characterized by its stability and reliability. It is not easily swayed by external factors or superficial judgments, but is built upon a foundation of consistent actions and ethical conduct. People who earn enduring respect are those who demonstrate unwavering integrity, maintain their principles through various challenges, and consistently act in ways that uplift and benefit others. This form of respect also transcends the immediate impact of material wealth. While wealth may attract temporary admiration, enduring respect is achieved through the recognition of one's character and the lasting influence of their actions. It is the result of living a life that embodies true values and principles, making a meaningful and positive difference in the world. Furthermore, enduring respect inspires others and fosters a legacy of positive influence. By consistently embodying virtues and acting with integrity, individuals set a standard that others aspire to follow. Their actions become a model for how respect can be earned and maintained through the genuine demonstration of character and commitment to higher ideals. In essence, enduring respect is a testament to the lasting impact of a life lived with integrity and purpose. It reflects the deep and authentic admiration that comes from consistently upholding values, making positive contributions, and influencing others through one's actions and character. This respect is enduring because it is built on a foundation that goes beyond material wealth and touches the core of what it means to live a meaningful and respected life. In conclusion, while wealth undeniably has the power to attract attention and command a certain level of respect, it is crucial to recognize that this respect is often superficial and fleeting. True respect is not simply a byproduct of material abundance, but is rooted in the enduring qualities of character, integrity, and virtue. We must strive to look beyond the magnetism of wealth and seek respect that is grounded in genuine personal attributes and contributions. By cultivating wisdom, righteousness, and a life of purpose, we can earn respect that is lasting and truly deserved. Wealth can be a powerful tool when used responsibly and ethically, enhancing our ability to make a positive impact and serve others. However, it is the alignment of wealth with righteous living and virtuous character that transforms it from a mere magnet for superficial respect into a means of achieving enduring admiration and genuine influence. As we navigate the complex interplay between wealth and respect, let us aspire to build a legacy that reflects our highest values and principles. In doing so, we ensure that the respect we earn is not just a fleeting response to our material possessions, but a lasting recognition of the true value of our character and our contributions to the world.